Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Sybil with All Things for Beauty, where we talk about everything did, show you every single product that I'm using that have to do with my healthy lifestyle change. If you don't know, about 4 years ago, I decided to go on a lifestyle change. That was a whole 360 for me. And during that time, I was so focused on just getting my emotional and mental health on point because to me personally, I don't know if that's for everybody, but for me personally, I could be physically healthy, and if I'm not emotionally and mentally healthy, I can't function. That's just me. So I wanted to have a hold of my thoughts. I wanted to be able to control myself. I wanted to have the discipline that I have. I wanted to be at my highest self for every part of me to align. I wanted to be authentic. I wanted to feel full, feel whole. And I can say it took me a while. My healing journey started about 4 years ago, and it has been amazing. This is the fourth year, and this year is the third year since I started my weight loss journey. I've lost over 200 pounds already. When I started, I was 474. But let me say this. When I first started focusing on just my mental and my emotional health, the fact that I used to walk during that time and journaling was my best friend. But since I was very young, I always loved to journal. I have a thing for when it comes to speaking. I used to be like this girl. People used to say, "Oh my God, you always have a lot to say. You always talking." And my family used to feel that I was loud, and they used to feel like I laugh too loud. But laughing keeps me young. Laughing, release this hormone in your body that actually makes you feel content, where you not be like always in your head and stuff like that. So that's just me personally. But I wanted to start by letting you guys understand. Every day I will stop by, I will tell you exactly how I did it. How is it possible for you to lose 100 pounds in a year? But the losing the weight part is the easiest part. I'm not gonna lie. Losing the weight is easy. However, you do not want to have temporary results. You know how you would drop so much weight and then you'll go back to your old self with, of course, when you're dieting, you'll go back to your old self, and then you just like have to start over again. It's always like, it's like a repetition. It's like, it's not progress, it's more like movement. It's more like your hamster, you going round and round in circle. Like, I don't believe in that. I am a lifestyle change coach. I really believe in having a 360, changing your life entirely, changing your mindset, shift the things that you do, change your environment. You know, when you have progress, it's like continuing progress, like continuing growth. It just flow. It's just your norm. You don't go back to your old habit. So I don't believe in diet because I've done it. Instead of helping me, I did lose the weight. However, I hurt myself by having a lot of like side effects of all the ups and downs. And also, there is a lot of products that I've tried that hurt me. They give, I had like so many different things that happened to me by trying a lot of product. Did I lose the weight during that time? Yes. But it wasn't a permanent result. It was a temporary result. I always had to go back. And it takes a lot for someone to lose almost 100 pounds. I remember my highest weight that I dropped before I started that lifestyle. It was 60 something pound, and that was a lot. I remember everybody was like, "Oh my God," but I felt worse than prior to losing the weight. I was sick. I was like tired. I was always like this person that's just really doesn't know where to go, where to start. And it was horrible. So I said to myself, I'm going to find a way to work on my emotional and my mental health. and then I'll focus on the rest. And let me tell you, starting my healing journey has been the best thing that I've done for me personally. I've understand who I am. I understand um, what I'm capable of. I love me. I understand there is no one like me. I am unique. I am okay living bold, loud, and proud of who I am. I am authentic. It doesn't matter what someone is doing. I learned to set parameters around me. I've learned to understand what are my triggers. I've learned to understand what could and couldn't trigger me. I've learned to understand that um, by recognize those triggers, I am able to get prepared. I don't have to I'm always ready. I don't have to get ready when something is happening for me to be all over the place and then for me to get disappointed. And the only way I was able to identify those triggers, I had to learn to journal. Journaling is just something that everyone should do. It is a healthy, therapeutic thing. If you are journaling to bash people, if you are journaling for you to hurt people intentionally, it's not gonna work. You're not telling other people's story. You telling your story. You telling your story, the story you're telling yourself. It needs to be true. It needs to be authentic. It needs to be based on your feelings. So you have to be vulnerable when you're journaling. If you are journaling and you journaling from a angry place, you journaling from a place of hurt, you have to take accountability. You have to understand yourself. You have to understand the other people. And as well, you have to accept you. You have to learn to forgive you and forgive other people. You will get to a point, you will go to the stage, because of course healing, there's a stage of being angry, there's the stage of being tired, there's the stage of being sad and depression. You just don't want to stuck in those steps. And there's the stage of like, okay, I accepting, it's okay. And there's the stage where when you are at the last stage of healing, or of being like at peace, grounded. I am at that stage right now. You have to be careful with your triggers, and you have to keep yourself occupied, because there is time that you may find yourself feeling like you're about to sink. So you have to focus and remain focused within your parameters. If you, whatever it is that is able to help you, it doesn't matter what it is. For me, it's journaling, it's blogging, it's doing makeup, it's just like venting, dancing, walking, whatever it is, like, do it. It doesn't matter who's listening. It doesn't matter who. You're not looking for answers, okay? You are looking for the answers with the person that's in the mirror. And one of the things that I enjoy about this, it's like I got to master who I am. The more I got to know who I am by journaling, the more I am able to be authentic. It doesn't bother me how people feel about me. I respect other people' opinion. I don't try to argue or disagree with nobody. It's like, okay, keep it moving. And if I'm done, I don't need an explanation. You don't need to give me an explanation. And also, just because I miss you, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be back in your life, or for you to be back in my life, because I understand that I can't save everybody. That's someone's responsibility. So I really hope you understand how big journaling is, and you decide to start journaling for you to find a pattern that works. Don't focus on the negative. It doesn't matter which you don't have now. It doesn't matter if you know where to start. You just have to start. You just have to start and never look back. It's a 360. It's a lifestyle, so it's gonna be your norm at some point. You just have to keep going. I want you guys to really focus on that, and I will show you every day the little thing you can do to ensure you make that lifestyle change permanent, and for you to lose the weight through self-love, for you to learn yourself, for you to master who you are, because once that is done, no one can use you against you. Bye.